Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking all about my heart story because it's February, it's Heart Awareness Month, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's pretty amazing the journey I've been through from when I was born until now. So I was born with a heart condition called TOF, tetralogy of Fallot, and what it is actually a combination of 4 heart defects. Okay, so those 4 heart defects I was born with are ventricular septal defect, VSD, an overriding aorta, pulmonary stenosis, and right ventricular hypertrophy. So all of those together are TOF, and that's what I was born with. So the doctors did know right away that I had some sort of heart condition when I was born because I came out and I definitely didn't look like a normal healthy baby. My blood flow was different, my oxygen was different, so they wanted to monitor me, of course. They didn't want to have surgery right away because there is a chance that sometimes as you grow, you will it'll kind of fix itself. So they monitor me, and I spent a lot of time at the Vancouver Children's Hospital. I'm from Victoria, so it was a lot of time on the ferry back and forth. And so they monitored me. I was over there a lot, and I was starting to grow up, and nothing was really changing with my heart. So in that time, I learned how to walk, and I was only able to do about 5 steps at a time without resting. So I'd take 5 steps, I would squat down, and I'd rest. Then I take another 5 steps. So you can imagine how slow it was to walk with me. So in 1992, I had my first open heart surgery, and I'm not gonna go too much into the surgery itself, but what they did is they put a patch in between there to kind of separate all those issues I was having. So the surgery went really, really great. My poor parents went through this traumatic experience. Like, it couldn't have been easy, so big shout out to them for dealing with the whole situation how they did, because it can't be easy to watch their firstborn child go through that. So yeah, and I woke up from my surgery, I was in an induced state for a little while, and I was running down the hallway. So they said I had all my attachments still on and I was sprinting. So that's a pretty crazy drastic change from not being able to walk to sprinting. So my parents were super happy. They knew I was a normal, healthy kid now. I could do anything. So my parents never really showed that I had the heart condition. They didn't smother me or make me feel like I couldn't do anything. They actually encouraged me to do a lot of things. The only thing I ever felt uncomfortable growing up with was my scar. I was just a little bit insecure about it, but I played all the sports that I possibly could. So I really played competitive soccer, competitive baseball, and I ran track and field. Those were my 3 that I love to do, and they're all pretty high intensity. I played all the positions in soccer, mostly midfield, which is a lot of running. I was a catcher in baseball, and then for track I ran 100 meter and I did the relay. The only thing that I wasn't able to do with my heart was the long distance running, but that was okay because I had all this other amazing stuff happening. I did have a slight leak in my valve, very, very small. They were not worried about it the whole time I was growing up. They just said, we'll keep watching it, we'll keep doing your yearly check-ins. So I kind of slowly stopped playing sports and I moved more into the gym side of things, and I fell in love with the gym. I absolutely love training and changing my body and lifting heavier and feeling stronger. So I decided I wanted to do my first bikini competition. 2 hours a day of training, 6 days a week, and I was feeling really, really great. And then slowly I was not feeling so great. So I started to feel really tired, and I was getting a little bit dizzy throughout my workouts. And one day I almost passed out on the treadmill. So that day, I knew something was not right. So I went to my cardiologist, we did lots of tests for a few months, and I was definitely right. I was definitely not okay. My valve that had the leak was leaking way more than it was before. They said I had about 70% regurgitation of my pulmonary valve. So if you could think about what backwash looks like, if you think about the heart's pumping out, 70% of it was going back in. So I wasn't getting the oxygen I needed, I wasn't getting the nutrients I needed in the right spots. So we knew I was gonna have another open heart surgery. So in 2014, I had my second open heart surgery. What they did was they actually put a bovine valve in my pulmonary valve. So I have part cow in me, which is kind of weird. But anyways, and then my recovery, I want to tell you guys a little bit about that because I think that me being so dedicated to my health and my fitness before my surgery was why I recovered so much faster. So I was supposed to be in the hospital for 2 weeks and I was only in the hospital for 5 days. They also said I was gonna have to take 3 months off of work and I only had to take off 2 months. So that's a pretty dramatic difference, and it's all because of me taking care of my body those years before. So I really do think that it is so important to start taking care of your body right now, because you do not know if you're gonna need to have a surgery down the road. You do not know if what you're doing to your body right now is gonna cause you to have a surgery one day. So take care of your body, do the right things, eat the right foods. So back into my bikini competition. So obviously my recovery was it was a little bit slow, of course. I wasn't able to train and lift how I did before. But in 2016, not even 2 years later, I stepped on stage and I did my first bikini competition. Julie! Woo!
Julie! Number 178, Olivia Jones.
It was such a huge accomplishment for me. I came off that stage crying. I placed top 5 and I was just so happy and proud of myself that I was able to finally do that goal. I had that goal for 4.5 years. So it was pretty amazing. It was one of my most amazing moments for sure. So today is actually one of my follow-up days. So I'm gonna be taking you guys with me to the hospital. I'm doing an ultrasound today, an echo, and then I have my follow-up with my cardiologist later. So I'm gonna show you guys the hospital visit right now. Hi, so I just finished my echo. It went, well, I think I don't know until I see my doctor, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the footage from it. I didn't film it because the hospital, you know, there's some private information on the top, as well as my shirt was not on. They were doing a chest ultrasound, so you know, it might have been a little bit too much to see for that. But I just wanted to show you guys because I think it's actually really cool. Okay, so these are the images from the echo. So that is what the heart looks like. Hope you guys like the footage from the hospital. I think it's really interesting. I do have a follow-up with my cardiologist in about 3 to 4 weeks. He's gonna review the ultrasound and then let me know if there's any changes with my heart. I don't think that there is. I've been feeling really good. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I really appreciate it. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below, or if you have any questions, or if you know somebody or somebody's family that's dealing with a heart condition, please share it with them so that they know that they don't have to hold back and they can do anything that they dream about. I'll see you guys in the next video.